Okay, so there's a couple things that I like to make sure that people understand. That it is fairly basic, but still needs to be stated, and that is retainers retain; they do not move teeth. So now there are removable appliance therapy. There are active ways to use removable devices to move teeth, but those aren't really retainers. So at the end of any orthodontic treatment, there's a tendency for teeth to want to move, not necessarily back, but move again. And they wouldn't relapse and go all the way back to where they had been, but they certainly wouldn't be where they were when braces or orthodontics finished. So the only way to make sure and maintain that the teeth stay where you want them to stay is to use some form of retention. And that's a requirement of any and all orthodontic processes. If you're going to use brackets and wires, you need a retainer. If you're going to use Invisalign, you'll need a retainer. If you're going to use Inman Aligner, you'll need a retainer, etc. Now, there are different types of retainers out there. There are bonded wires that are hidden from view that are very effective to keep things in place because they're bonded. There's no compliance issue. We don't have to worry that you're going to take it out and lose it and forget it. Then there's the removable type of retainers. The most common seems to be the essix type retainer. It's a clear tray that looks kind of like an Invisalign tray. That's a very, very common type of retainer. And then the traditional, we call it a Hawley retainer, an Hawley, a Hawley retainer. There's a wire that goes around the front, and there's a acrylic that goes on the roof of the mouth or underneath the tongue. The wire is going to be secured with. And that's going to hold the teeth in place as they are at the time of the impression that was taken. So when some people will say, well, if my tooth is slightly crooked, will a retainer fix that? No, a retainer will retain. A retainer will keep your teeth in place. However, you can create a spring-type retainer or series of Invisalign-type devices that are removable that will move teeth, and then fabricate the final retainer that will hold the teeth in place. But generally speaking, retainers retain.
Dr. Timmerman is known internationally with licenses in multiple states in the United States, plus Belgium and Dubai, for cosmetic, implant, and sleep dentistry, with fellowships in the International Congress for Oral Implantology and the Academy of General Dentistry, and a diplomate in the American Board of Dental Sleep Medicine. If you would like to become a patient of Dr. Timmerman or simply have questions, please go to our website, www.drtimmerman.com. That is www.drtimmerman.com. Or call us at 206-241-5533. Or you could email questions for an episode of a future podcast at thewholetoothpodcast@gmail.com.